Hey everybody, it is Rick Jorgensen. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. Boy, there's a lot of people coming on right here at the top of the hour, which is fantastic. Got a very special webinar for you tonight. You know, Angela and I were just at the GU Bushido event in Phoenix this past weekend. Great event, by the way, terrific speakers, great to connect with a lot of our members. And a lot was being said about social media, a lot. But the biggest feedback that I got from most of the people that I talked to there at the event was it was overwhelming. It was confusing. There's no question that people realize the importance of social media, but it's kind of like, what direction do I go in? What should I be doing? How should I do it? So one of the things we wanted to do tonight was hopefully provide some clarity and let you know what we're doing at Healthy Water Profits with our system and how that's focused exclusively on social media, exclusively on Facebook for Enagic distributors. So let's go ahead and dive on in here and get started. One quick note. If you have any questions during the course of the webinar, go ahead and type those questions in. If we don't get to them at the end, I will follow up with you because they are recorded. Your questions are recorded, so even if we don't answer them during the course of the webinar, Angela and myself can email you back with an answer to your question. So go ahead and type any questions that you may have during the course of the webinar, and if we don't get to it at the end, we certainly will follow up with you individually to answer your questions. So again, great to have everybody here tonight. So what I want to do first is just kind of walk you through the agenda and what you're going to learn tonight. First and foremost, talk a little bit about who Angela and I are. Secondly, why Facebook, specifically why Facebook of all the social media that we can choose from. We'll talk about Facebook Marketing 101, talk about why you specifically need a system, and when I say need a system, I mean a good system. I'll walk you through exactly how Healthy Water Profits works. A little bit about what others are saying. You know, we've been around now for about 2.5 months, and we've got a lot of members on board now. We have a lot of people that are realizing success with the system. So I think it's always important that that you get some social proof. You get some feedback from people that are actually doing it. Talk about how you can participate. We've made it very, very easy for you to participate, and we've got a very special offer for you. You'll find that out at the end. And then finally, some next steps in moving forward. So a little bit about who we are. First off, who I am, Rick Jorgensen. I've got 30 years of sales and marketing expertise, which means I'm a really old guy. I've been in the network marketing industry for the past 25 years. I've built large organizations in 3 different companies over that time period. I've been online marketing professionally for the past 15 years. That's really been my area of focus and expertise. And I've specifically been Facebook marketing for the past 4 years. A little bit about Angela. She has 7 years of internet marketing expertise. She really is a social media and public relation expert. That's really what Angela does. That's her area of expertise. It's all about relationship building for Angela. Angela's excellent at that. She has an extensive network marketing background as well. And she's got 8 years of IT experience, which means she has a lot of technical experience with computers, with systems, that type of thing, which really comes in handy. Angela does a lot of our one-on-one training, especially with our elite members. So Angela has a lot of strength there. But here's the most important thing that you need to know about Angela and myself, and I think what sets us apart from a lot of other systems that are out there that you may have seen from other folks on the outside. We are Enagic distributors. We are building our Enagic business right alongside of everybody else who are members of Healthy Water Profits and using our system. We are building our businesses at the same time. So I think that makes us unique, and that gives us a unique perspective on exactly how to use this, and it's 100% Enagic specific. I am 100% of my time is devoted to building my Enagic business and building healthy water profits and helping other Enagic distributors use Facebook to build their businesses. That's all I do, folks. So, $64,000 question. Why Facebook? Why Facebook versus Twitter versus LinkedIn versus YouTube versus a number of the other social media outlets? Well, for me, it's very, very simple. What if you could generate an endless supply of qualified prospects, and I mean endless, day in and day out, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you could do it for free? It's what Facebook allows you to do. I've never seen anything, anywhere in my 15 years of online internet marketing experience that even comes close to Facebook. In my opinion, and this is only my opinion, but again, remember, 15 years internet marketing experience, I've done everything. With a good Facebook presence, with a strong Facebook presence, with knowing what you're doing on Facebook, there's no need for an outside blog. There's no need for outside websites. There's no need for any other marketing online. And let me show you why. Okay, let's take a look at Facebook. And again, this is part of the power of Facebook. These are three markets that we all potentially have when we get started in any kind of business. Most of us dive into our warm market, don't we? We make that list of people that we know, people that are close to us, friends, family, people that we work with, people that we go to school with, whatever. It's called our warm market. For most of us, 50, 60, 70, maybe even to the hundreds of people in our warm market. But here's where Facebook comes in. Facebook allows you to connect with two groups of people that are enormous. One is called the acquaintance market. Now, in your life, you know people that you've lost contact with. Okay, could be old classmates, people that you graduated from school, whether it was high school, whether it was college, people that you used to work with that you've moved away from, people that town that you grew up in, you moved out of 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. There's a lot of people you know that you can reconnect with on Facebook. Facebook makes it very, very easy for you to reconnect with those people, and that could easily be into the hundreds, if not thousands of people over the course of your lifetime that you can reconnect with. But here's what I love about Facebook. Facebook allows you to connect with what I call the like-minded market. These are people that you absolutely do not know, but you have something in common with. You could have a lot of things in common with. What I like to do is find people and connect with people that have an interest in health and well-being. That's my primary, okay? But there's a lot of other things that I can connect with people on, whether it's hobbies or clubs or schools or causes or any number of things. But this like-minded market is enormous, easily into the tens of thousands of people, easily. And again, this is where that endless supply of qualified prospects comes in. Let's take a further look. I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine that you're at your local mall. It's Christmas time, so it's packed, right? And there's literally thousands of people in the mall. Now imagine everybody in the mall is walking around with a sandwich board, just like this woman in the illustration that I have here on the slide. They're walking around with a sandwich board, and on that sandwich board is everything, other than intimate details, everything that you could possibly want to know about that person, right? Where they work, where they went to school, what they, what TV shows they watch, what movies they like, what books they like, what music they listen to. Everything that you could possibly want to know about that person before you strike up a conversation is on that sandwich board. How cool would that be? Be very cool, wouldn't it? Well, obviously that's not happening. Obviously people aren't walking around with sandwich boards, but guess what? In Facebook they are. All of us in Facebook walk around with these sandwich boards. They're called our profiles. Again, beauty of Facebook. There's no other place on the planet online where you've got this kind of visibility into someone that you want to meet, that you want to develop a relationship with that you ultimately want to introduce enagic and Kangen water to. Okay. Again, drilling further down, right? Facebook, 600 million prospects on Facebook. That's how many people have Facebook profiles around the world. In the U.S. alone, almost 195 million. 195 million people in the U.S. alone. It's a built-in community. It's a self-contained community. You could look at Facebook exactly like you would look at your neighborhood that you live in. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same. There's no need to pull users from where they already are because they're already here in Facebook. Facebook gives us the ability to share information instantly with the news feed on your wall, and it also has this incredible ability to create engagement, back and forth conversations in a number of different ways. That's the beauty of Facebook, folks. Take a look at this. Here are the top U.S. states on Facebook. What does this mean? This means this is the total number of users state by state that have Facebook profiles. Check this out. California, over 51% of the population in the state of California has a Facebook profile. Texas, almost 45%. In New York, over 51%. Florida, 47%. And here I want to make a note about Florida. Florida, obviously, from an age demographic standpoint, is certainly an older population. One of the greatest increases in growth on Facebook are those people that are 45 years and older are coming on to Facebook. Okay, so it's not just for young people. It's not for teenagers. It's not for 20-somethings. There are millions and millions and millions of people on Facebook over the age of 40. Okay, let's drill down on this 600 million prospect. Because you know what? I'm looking for people specifically in the U.S. and Canada, okay? And I'm looking for people that have an interest in health and well-being. Remember, that's what I'm looking for initially as a commonality: health and well-being. On Facebook in the U.S. and Canada, people that have indicated an interest in health and well-being, there is over 12 million people on Facebook in the U.S. and Canada that have indicated an interest in health and well-being. But here's the really cool thing about Facebook. Facebook allows you to drill down into your local area. So you could drill down city by city by city by city. I picked 3 cities at random: San Diego, Salt Lake City, and Phoenix. I use that same health and well-being filter. And check this out. San Diego, 111,280 people with Facebook profiles who have said, I am interested and health and well-being is important to me. Salt Lake City, 83,640 people. Phoenix, 158,220 people. Again, an endless supply of prospects. Endless supply of prospects, folks. Okay, so what does it take to be successful on Facebook from a marketing standpoint? What do you need to do to really make an impact on Facebook? It's not just about setting up a profile and poking around and every once in a while showing up and playing games, etc., etc. Okay, it's a very specific list of things to do. I call them the basics. First off, setting up a proper profile. Yes, there is a right way to set up your profile. Second, making friends, targeting prospects, right? Making friends. You know, it amazes me how many people have Facebook profiles and they have like 20 friends, 10 friends, 30 friends. I mean, yeah, when you're getting started, that's the number you're going to have. But what's the point? The point of being on Facebook is connecting, making connections with real people. Okay, with real people. Establishing rapport. This is basic, folks, but I'm telling you right now, it is critically important. Facebook allows you to connect with people, but once you're connected, Then it's all about establishing rapport, engaging your friends, meaning back and forth conversation. This is not a one-way street. You don't push information to people, shove it down their throat. It's back and forth conversation. Again, the beauty of Facebook is it absolutely allows you to do that. But most importantly, it's all about developing the relationship. Developing the relationship. And I'll tell you something, before you really start to, unless somebody specifically comes to you about your business, unless somebody specifically comes to you because they've seen something about Kangen water on your page and they specifically ask you about it, okay, developing the relationship is all about what we call touches. And there's actually a 7-touch formula that we've developed that we teach. 7 touches before you introduce your business, before you introduce the business, before you introduce Enagic and Kangen water. And there's a lot of ways to do that. We talk about that. But these are the keys right here to Facebook marketing. These are the absolute keys. Making connection, developing the relationship, establishing rapport, engagement with your friends. Now, I interchange the word friends and prospects a lot. Okay? To me, they're all the same. If you've got a Facebook profile right now and you've got, friends and family as part of it, here's the good news. You don't have to set up a separate Facebook profile just for business. Facebook allows you to segment your audience. So you can have conversations with just your friends and family and conversations just with your prospects and business associates that your friends and family will never see, and the stuff that you're talking to your friends and family about, guess what? Your business associates, say other Enagic distributors, and your prospects will never see. It's the beauty. Okay? But again, you got to drill down here. Now, a little bit about your profile. Your profile is that billboard. It's that sandwich board that I showed earlier on that earlier slide. It's all about you. And again, it's not intimate details. It's surface level stuff, right? It's what you do for a living. It's it's where you went to school. It's the kind of music that you like, the books that you read, TV shows that you watch, movies that you like, what you like to do, etc. It's that kind of thing, right? It's that kind of thing. And a lot of people say, well, geez, Rick, that's really some personal information. I don't know if I want to share that. Well, then, guess what? You shouldn't even be on Facebook. Shouldn't even be on Facebook. And also remember, okay, all of this information that you put on your profile, you can set your security settings so only your friends see the majority of that information. You can adjust your security settings on Facebook so that not just anybody can see all of your information. You can set it to where I just want people to see just a little bit about me before they become a friend. Once they're a friend, then they can see it all, right? So you do control that. This isn't like, oh, if I put it all out there, everybody and his brother is going to be able to see it. That is not true. You can adjust that, okay? Now, we have developed what we call, remember I talked about that 7-touch formula. The 7-touch formula is part of the 4 steps to success. Okay, these 4 steps are designed to be worked on a daily basis. This gives you a blueprint. This gives you a focus, and it creates efficiency with what you're doing on Facebook. Step 1, 5 new targeted friend requests a day. If you do 5 a day, just 5 days a week, forget about the weekends, or forget about a couple of days during the week and you work it on the weekends. But 5 days, that's 25 new friend requests a week. That's 100 a month. Let's just say only 75% of the people that you do friend requests with accept it. So you got 75 new people a month that you're talking to, that you're developing relationships with, that potentially you're going to be able to expose your Enagic business to. 75 new people a month. Wow. I mean, you can't do that in the real world. You can't do that on the street. It's impossible. Okay? Step number 2. 2 new posts a day related to Kangen, related to healthy water, related to something that has to do with someone's health and drinking the water. Okay, and I'll go into details on all of these here in a minute. Step number 3, 2 to 3 new contacts a day that you invite to your Kangen Water fan page using private message or chat. Okay, now your fan page. Your fan page is your business page. It's different than your profile page. We teach you how to build both. We teach you how to build both. But ultimately, you want to move people from your personal page over to your business page. It's called a fan page, but it's really your Kangen Water business page. And then finally, step 4, you got to follow up with the people that visit your page. You got to follow up. How do you do that? What's the best way to do that? What's the best way to create that engagement? Ultimately, it's all about getting people in front of a live webinar, in front of that would be online. But you can move people. We've had people use our system and sell machines, getting people that they had offline, bringing them online onto their Facebook page, okay, and then bringing them back and having them go into an Enagic, quote unquote, an Enagic store to purchase a machine. These are the 4 steps to success. Let's drill down. 5 new targeted friend requests a day. Facebook makes it fairly simple, although most people don't know exactly how to do the friend request thing the right way. There's a couple of different ways. What you see on the screen now, find friends from different parts of your life. This is that market that I talked about, the acquaintance market. This is a great tool to find people that you've lost touch with. Okay? And I highly recommend that when you first go into Facebook, this is one of the first things that you do. Find friends from different parts of your life. That's kind of the first area that I think you should get into and attack, that acquaintance market. But then let me show you how a really cool trick and how you can drill down on people that are interested in health and wellness. They're living a healthy lifestyle. They've got something to do with health and wellness, and you can find them. Okay, so first thing you do when you're on Facebook is there's a little search bar up here. You could put the word, I just put the word healthy in. Okay, I put the word healthy in. And once you do that and you click on this little icon right here, it'll take you to a search page. I click on people because basically you're going to get people, pages, groups, all kinds of things. I click on people because that's what I'm looking for. Then it comes up with this list of people. Well, I like to filter down. One of the filters that you can use on Facebook is location. So I want to drill down by location. So I put in Chicago. And then what it does is it gives me a list of people that have some kind of connection to health and wellness, some kind of health connection. It gives me a list of people at that point in Chicago. Then I can just go through these results, and you can see it tells me what they do, it tells me where they went to school, it tells me, that they live in Chicago, which is what I expected. But for instance, I can come down here and I can see Brianna. She's the CEO at Brianna's Healthy Fair. I don't know what that is, okay? But I can click on her link here, go over to her page and check it out. See if she would be a good person that I'd want to connect with and develop a friendship with, right? And with this, you can click on the Add Friend button, so you could do it right from here. If somebody looks like, hey, I don't even need to check them out. They look perfect. You can add a friend, and you could send them a message at the same time. I always recommend when you do a friend request, you send a message along with it. Hey, I don't know you personally, but we seem to have an interest in health and wellness. I'd love to connect with you here on Facebook. Okay? So you want to do 5 of these a day. 5 of these a day. Okay? Now, step 2. 2 new posts a day related to Kangen, related to health. I mean, you could see here's a post that I did a while back. Everything you need to know about the power of Kangen water. It's this Kangen water facts, a 6-minute video, right? I had a lot of people comment on it. So this, certainly I'm putting this out there. I am mentioning Kangen. You absolutely don't need to mention Kangen. Here's one on alkaline water that I just did recently. right? Alkaline water has become the most important advancement in healthcare since penicillin. I did this on my fan page. The one before was on my personal page. A lot of times I will post duplicate information both on my personal page, on my personal wall, and on my fan page, on my business page. Why? Because I want to get more bang for my buck, if you will. I want to get it out there even more so. Because in most cases, the people that are my friends are also people that have come to visit my fan page. Okay? So I get kind of a double exposure that way. And you could see on this post right here, 7 people liked it and 8 people shared it. The more people engage with your content, the better off you're going to be. The more it's spread around Facebook, obviously the better off you're going to be. This is a good example of that. And again, when I say 2 new posts, you could comment on other people's posts. You could like their posts. You post your own content, right? That's getting yourself out there in the community. It's putting yourself out in the community. The other thing that I like to do is I like to find groups. I like to find health and wellness groups on Facebook that I can participate in. Here's one that I just posted this today. I posted this How Diet Soda Causes Weight Gain video. Has nothing to do with Kangen, but everything to do with health, right? So again, it's this type of interaction. You don't go out and just push your business. That's the huge mistake that people make on Facebook. Huge mistake. Idiotic mistake. Idiotic mistake. To just go out and start trying to push your business, trying to sell an adjunct, trying to push Kangen water. Successful marketers on Facebook share information. They educate. They educate. That's what you do. You educate. People will naturally come to you and they'll want to know more if you educate. That's what this is all about. This is what this step 2 is so critically important. This is engagement. This is developing a relationship. This is really establishing yourself in the Facebook community and establishing yourself within your community of friends and prospects. This is what step 2 is all about. Step 3. Okay, so now you've engaged, right? Now you've got engagement. You've had 6, 7 touches with a group of prospects. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to invite them over to your Kangen Water fan page, and you do that through private message or chat. You want to do it privately. You're not going to post it on their page. You're not going to invite them on your page. You're going to do that through private message or chat. Okay? Here's an example of what I did. Hi Adrian, I know how much you like the healthy lifestyle. Have you ever heard of Alkaline Water? Check out my fan page when you get a chance. Let me know what you think. Send them over to my page. Okay? Send them over to my fan page. Right? It's a great way to do it. But again, this is after that 7 touch. After you've touched them, meaning you've got exchanges back and forth. We go into great detail as to what those 7 touches are. We teach on that. We do videos about that, what those 7 touches are. Okay, but that's step 3. Step 4, so they've come to your fan page. Now what do you think you do? Yeah, it's follow-up calls. Follow-up calls to the people who visited your fan page. I say 2 to 3 a day. Now think about this. If you're having conversations with people that have come to your fan page, they've gone to the kangendemo.com on your fan page. This is the fan page. I'll show you the fan page in more detail in a minute. The fan pages that we provide our members. Fan pages are critical, but anybody can do a fan page on Facebook. They're free. But if you don't build it the right way, if you don't have the right custom tabs on your fan page, you might as well flush it all down the toilet. It's useless. But now, if they've come to your fan page and they've watched the demo, can you imagine if you've got 2 or 3, you're having 2 or 3 conversations a day with people? What did you think? What did you like best about what you saw? What other information do you need to see? You're getting them to the webinars that we've got as part of our fan pages. Dr. Paul and Tony Banks webinars. So you're getting them in front of that information. Can you imagine if you're having 2 or 3 conversations a day, every day? Do you think you might sell a machine or 2 that way? Absolutely you will. You think you're going to have some new distributors on your team? Absolutely you will. And the cool thing about the fan page is when you go over and you click right here where my cursor is, you see there's 256 people on my fan page. You click on this, people like this, you get a pop-up of all the people that have liked your page, which then allows you to follow up with each and every one of them. You know exactly who comes to your page. It's the beauty of it. Absolute beauty of it. Okay. So let's talk specifically why you need a system. You need a system to successfully build your Enagic business. The biggest challenge in Enagic is there really is no one solid start to finish system. I've got some exciting news for everybody. There's one being put together right now that I am super excited about that really takes you from the minute you purchase a machine and will walk you through how to successfully build your business. It's in the works right now. Very exciting stuff. But obviously, you need a system. Why? Because number one, you can't succeed alone. You can't succeed alone. It's impossible in this kind of business. A good system allows you to leverage both your time and your resources. It provides a success blueprint. Any good system will provide a success blueprint. Here's what you need to do to succeed. It absolutely creates efficiencies, but I think most importantly, it's duplicatable. If you're going to build a successful Enagic business, you need to build a massive team of people, right? I mean, to be 6A alone, you got to have 100 sales. I would prefer to have 100 people in my business. I don't want to go out and sell 100 machines myself. You know, I want to sell the minimum number of machines that it's going to take for me to connect with great leaders that will build my business. 6A types. That's what I look for. 6A types. Now, having said that, do I know what a 6A type looks like? No. But that's why having a large number of prospects in my pipeline using this system is key. It's key. But it's duplicatable. I know that everybody I bring onto my team can do this. Everybody that you bring onto your team can do this. We have made it absolutely super simple. So what is Healthy Water Profits? It's a proven success formula. We have people now that have been selling machines because of the system. Selling machines because of the system over the past 2.5 months. We provide hands-on training. We have a complete training site right on Facebook. I'm going to show you all of this in a minute. We do weekly training webinars. Just like the webinar that you're on right now, we do a live webinar every Monday night. Live webinar. And we've got the all-important fan page templates. We have the custom tabs that we've developed. So you could send somebody to your fan page and it's going to have all the information that they need to have to make a decision about purchasing a machine. Yeah, it's that complete. So here's our group. Now, this is our Healthy Water Profits group. I did this screenshot today. We've got 381 members in our Healthy Water Profits group. We have the largest, most dynamic Enagic distributor group on Facebook. Okay? And the great thing about this is it allows everybody to have a conversation about the business, ask questions, provide content, make suggestions. It's a terrific group. And this, of course, is absolutely free. This is free. Okay? Our system teaches you how to market your Enagic business on Facebook. The Healthy Water Profits group is just a group of Enagic distributors that have all come together for one common purpose. And that's to use Facebook to build their Enagic business. So this is kind of where it all starts. But then we move everybody, those people that have said, hey, listen, I want this system. Then you start right here. Healthy Water Profits on our fan page. we have built in all of our training content. If you're brand new to Facebook, we have a Facebook training section. We have a number of videos that I mean, this is basic. This is the ABCs right here, folks. Facebook Basics. Okay? It shows you how to set up, and then once you're comfortable with Facebook, it shows you how to set up your Facebook profile page, how to set up your fan page. We've got all of our training content here, our training webinars. Everything you need to build a successful business. And Angela and I are available. We're constantly in the group. We're constantly there to answer your questions as well. We're very hands-on. I don't know of anybody else that quote-unquote sells an outside system that makes themselves that available. I just don't. It just doesn't happen. You buy some CDs, you buy some DVDs, and then that's it. Good luck. Good luck. Hope you can figure it out all by yourself, because that's what you get. That's what you get when you buy CDs and DVDs. You're on your own, kids. But we've got all of our training right here, easily accessible. Here's the fan page. When somebody new lands on the fan page, first thing they see is Kangen Demo, kangandemo.com. They can click on it. They can watch that demo. Wow, what a great way for somebody to get started, to expose them to the business, to watch kangandemo.com. You can see on the left-hand side, this is where our custom tabs are. We've built a fan page just like a website. So in essence, what this is this is your business website on Facebook. There's a compensation tab which has videos to explain the compensation plan. Events is basically the schedule of webinars, live webinars that Dr. Paul and Tony Banks do. So everybody will find those under events. Testimonials, there's a great Michael Connett video here with a number of testimonials. And we even, for our elite members, have an Order Now button. This actually opens up, again, within this page right here, it opens up into the Enagic back office order system. You can have a prospect actually place a machine order right here on your Facebook fan page site. So it's a super powerful way to basically take your Facebook prospect, and they never have to leave Facebook. Well, they do once when they go out to the webinar. But we're working on actually putting the webinars inside here as well. We're actually working on a recorded version of Dr. Paul's webinar that will be archived right here 24/7. So you can send your prospect whenever. They could watch it at midnight. So here's that fan page template. Let's take a look at what some other people are saying, what some of our members are saying about the program. Here's Barbara Bishop and Nancy Rose out of Ventura, California. This program is completely changing the way we do this wonderful Enagic business, and it's just what we've been looking for. Here's Ori Horace. He is a 6A out of the South Florida area. Ori says, I have 10 new targeted prospects using your program and love how it lets me do it all from home. No more driving around. Here's Eric Deetz. Eric is actually, he's almost 6A2 at this point. I think he's only a couple of sales away from 6A2. Eric says, hats off to you, Rick. Love the system. You have generated more qualified leads in 1 week than any other service I use. Here's Dr. Mary Spicer. Dr. Spicer is a chiropractor in Vermont. Dr. Spicer says, Healthy Water Profits is and will revolutionize our Enagic businesses. With each passing day, I appreciate what a usable, duplicatable, successful resource you're offering to us. Thank you for your generosity, focus, and vision. If you're an Enagic distributor and you're interested in learning about the use of Facebook to build your business, check out Rick Jorgensen and Healthy Water Profits. A phenomenal tool. I've learned more in 4 weeks than I've learned in months. And then finally, here's Dr. Paul Schreider. Dr. Paul, many of you may know. Healthy Water Profits is such an awesome idea to teach people how to use this great tool called Facebook. Healthy Water Profits videos saved me countless hours and headaches trying to figure out things myself. And I'm pretty web savvy, but just hadn't been into social media. Don't spend all your hours trying to figure it out by yourself. It'll be the most expensive thing you can do. One video alone where I followed the instructions as it went along save me more than half a day's worth of time if I tried to do it myself. Just get on the Healthy Water Profits program and learn from the experts. Okay, so we wanted to make this as easy as possible for you guys in putting this together. Okay, we wanted to make it as easy as possible. We put together a trial offer, a 7-day trial offer. Now, normally what we do, all of our training, all of the pieces to all of this is $37 a month. You saw how we delivered it. We do all of our training right here on Facebook. We do it all online. $37 a month. By the way, it's month to month. There is no obligation, outside of month to month to month. But for $1, you get a 7-day trial. You get access to everything. It's not a limited trial. You get access to everything, including the fan page templates, including those templates for $1. Now, if you're serious about building your business using Facebook, if you're serious about it, I can't imagine why you wouldn't do it. I really don't. The 7-day trial offer. What's the worst that's going to happen? In a week's time, you've spent $1 and you go, wow, okay, I guess this isn't for me. Oh well, it cost me $1 to figure that out. 7-day trial offer, $1. I've got an elite member program. The elite member program is a lot more hands-on. I do a lot of one-on-one coaching. Angela does a lot of one-on-one coaching. We actually build your fan page for you and manage your fan page for you. Okay? I have a couple of spots open for the elite member program. If you're interested, just send me a private message or email me or Angela, and we'll give you the details on exactly how that elite member program works. So here's the next steps. Take advantage of the $1 trial offer, for goodness sakes. Get on our Monday night training webinar. If you take advantage of it here now, today, tomorrow, you can go through the content over the weekend. You can jump on our Monday night training webinar, get that live training. And by the way, everything we do is recorded. So if you can't make it for whatever reason, it's always recorded and archived in the training area. So you can access it whenever the heck you want, 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to check that offer out, go to our Facebook page. Basically, you could just put in Healthy Water Profits in Facebook search and you'll get to it. Many of you are already connected with that page. But if you go to facebook.com/Healthy Water Profits Now, if you go there, you'll find that offer. If you click on, make sure you're on the welcome page. So if you don't immediately land on the welcome page, on the left-hand side, you'll see the welcome tab. Just click on the welcome tab and it'll take you to that offer. And if you have any questions at all, contact Angela or myself. We're always here. It's very sad, folks, but yes, we live on Facebook. We're always available. Okay, so reach out, contact us. We'll get back to you ASAP. So any of you that had questions, I'll get to those after the fact. Hopefully you've put those questions. I can see that there's questions in the queue. We'll see those after. We'll email you or we'll contact you to get those questions answered. I want to go ahead and wrap it up now for everybody. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight and sharing this time.